5 cents? That's how much my bitcoins are worth now. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Oxygen Not Included. Today's episode, I'm going to be working on the triple printer challenge, but this is with the new update. I've actually created a separate save so that things are already ready to go. And we're going to figure out how the new job system here works once we go ahead and kind of apply the whole new system to it. So that'll be interesting. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on here. First off, everybody's sleeping all over the place. Things are a little bit ridiculous, but let's see. What do we got job-wise? Oh my. How many duplicates do I have? 44. Oh man. But they just released a new update to the, preview right now, which actually allows you to retain some of your skills and abilities. So athletics and things like that should actually maintain. So people are still going to be good at supply, farm, and all of that good stuff that if they've already, built up some skills. So I have duplicates here that have been around for a while. So I'm glad I waited till this point to actually give this a try. So some of my duplicates are still, well off as far as what they can and cannot do here. However, it seems like I need to build an employment desk before I can give anybody a job. And in the last episode, we had people down here, and they were just digging this area up. Now, there are several comments you guys were talking about as far as being careful what I should dig and where I should dig as far as, what's going on over here. And I've got my eye on this stuff, and I've been careful. If you give them little landings and stuff, they'll be able to find their way out. Also, I had no idea. You guys pointed this one out down here. Yeah, there's a little face just rolling inside of my base. So I'm definitely not going to dig that up, because that's actually kind of cool. That's pretty neat. You guys were saying it's kind of like a Minecraft face, or, Dodo Rogers here was saying that. It's kind of like a Minecraft creeper face. I only played Minecraft a little bit. It was alright. It was an interesting game. I didn't really get into the whole mods and stuff, although I think that's where it was really at. There's like a Pokemon mod that would actually look pretty cool. Anyhow, many games to play. Not enough time to do it. Alright, so employment desk. Where is this desk thing? Is it a station? Employment desk. There we go. Unlocks hats. Boom. So you could put that on. Okay, that will be awesome. The other thing is they've changed the priority system here back to 1 through 9. However, if their job is of equivalent, or if they have a job, they will prefer to do, apparently, an equal number before they do anything else. So we'll have to see how all that works, really. Where to put my employment desk? Bingo, right there. Priority level 9. No, how about 8? Luckily, I have 3 cycles here to figure some things out before, we have all kinds of problems. As far as rooms, what do I have for room overlays? Well, I've got miscellaneous rooms. We do have barracks over here, so that's good. What do we got down here? Mess hall. So we already had mess hall. Do I have a power plant? What do I need inside the power plant? Oh, a power control station. Don't really need that. I can use one of those fancy new batteries, though, if I wanted to. A smart battery. And then turn this stuff on or off, depending on if I have enough storage or battery inside. Enough power built up inside of this battery to do so. However, I never even planned for that, so I don't know where to put it. Why can I build this battery right here? That seems weird. Let's just see what happens if I do that. That's what I thought. Invalid build location. Okay. Let's go ahead and deconstruct one of these big batteries here. Actually, you know what? I don't need to. This stuff can stay on. It's not a big deal. Right now, everything that I'm using power-wise is actually kind of balanced. I'm using all of my hydrogen generators just to get rid of the hydrogen that I'm producing. Oh my gosh. We looked into the whole thing as far as in one of my previous videos, we actually looked into areas where everybody's kind of like holding their breath, and they actually end up using less oxygen. So even though the oxygen, I'm trying to get the number to be what it should be, I might want to make safe rooms. And also look at this. This is a huge change here. This all requires dirt. What a big job for somebody down here to fertilize all of this. Build this! Level 8. Oh wow, look at all of that effort going into all of the dirt. Now, if you take a look at my dirt, where is... my dirt is over here. 129.5 tons is what I have. Now, some people were saying that we couldn't get to the bottle emptier because they were not miners. I don't really buy that. You should be able to get through here. Now, I can see if there isn't an exosuit available that you wouldn't be able to get over there. But Nice Bit is going somewhere else. So what if I just disable this building real quick? Kind of a dangerous thing. And I say you can only go out. How about that? So we'll try to get this airlock working. See, now Ren should be able to get out of here. Yeah, see, there you go, buddy. Ah, so that's what's up. Oh no, clicking that jobs tab. Woo, that is a massive jobs tab. Okay. Oh, buddy. First off, Ren... he already has the ability to build. So, let's go ahead and make something down here that you actually have. What is this? Sedimentary rock. Alright. Build that. There you go, Ren. Okay. So, if these duplicants run out of oxygen inside of their exosuit, it's worth mentioning that they actually just take their helmet off and then catch their breath. So, that's what happens there. However, if they starve, then, well, then Ren would die. Certainly is not going to suffocate in all of this oxygen, though. I mean, it is polluted oxygen, so it's not that great, but one of the things I need to do down here is I just need to filter out this gas. See, I've got hydrogen. Where in the world do I have hydrogen coming from? I guess here. And then I've got natural gas. And that has to get out of there. I really just want carbon dioxide down there. Nothing else. Alright, so let me figure out what I'm going to do here. Apprentice digger. So, Nom Nom is going to dig. Otto. Oops. Ren is also going to be a digger. Harold. Travaldo. And Stein. So I've got 5 apprentice diggers. Architects. That'll be Otto. We're going to have Bilu as well. And basically I'm just going to pick the top for each one of these. So I have 5 each. How about a gopher? Gophers more or less supply things. Blubblematic and Otto and Frankie. Do I have 2 Ottos? I guess I have 2 Ottos. I got to take care of that. Andari the Entombed. So right now it almost makes sense that I'm... Oops, I guess I got some people that have 2 jobs here. That's what's going on. Problematic is going to go ahead and operate machines. That seems like a good one to go for. It's a very high, tendency for that one. Look at that. Level 13 on tinkering. I'm going to need a lot of people for farming. So let's go ahead and just let these people put their hats on real quick. Let's see what happens here. Make this a nice high priority. Do they have to actually go to the employment desk, or do they just put their hats on? Oh, there we go. Nom Nom's. There you go. Got a little hat on. Look at how happy he is. I might be one of the few people that have this problem, that it's going to take so long to assign all of these jobs that I'm going to have 2 stations. Okay, so here's another employment desk. Let's go ahead and build that there. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and figure out what I can do down here to get rid of some of this gas. This bad gas. Well, for starters, this area over here can actually become a room now. So that could become a kitchen, right? Or do we not have a kitchen? Oh, that stinks. We should have a kitchen. Recreation room. Oh, and that's going to be a big change. So now that I have all of this lice loaf, you can see the amount of kilograms that I have. Whoa, look at how much kilograms I have. 583 calories. 1,000, by the way. 583,000. Whoa. That's a lot. Okay, so if I build this little ladder here, I'll at least get to some more sleet wheat. Now, I think sleet wheat is the easier way to grow it is going to be by just letting it grow naturally, like trying to spread the seeds around. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so where would I want a gas pump to go? Well, if I just get rid of this stuff right here, I can kind of put one right there. And then that'll be a good start. Everybody's getting their own little hap. Okay, I'm going to disable auto bottling, turn that back to normal. I'm going to enable that. And this door can go both directions now. Okay, so some plants have died. That's what I was hearing. And what circuit is overloading? Too much power. I could see why that would be overloading. Alright, let's see what I can do to make this power grid a little bit less demanding on the equipment above here. We'll just go ahead and do this with a wire. If I bring it over and then plug it in, then I can at least get rid of this. And that will lighten the load for that demand. Alright, so let's take a look at some more jobs here, see what else I can do. Whoa! Okay. So I need a lot of farmers here. Nobody has any interest in farming. What about research and research assistant? Well, Turner. We already know that he's really, really good at that. And Lyria as well is also really good at research. I don't think I need any more than really like one or two. Groundskeeper, who is good at that? Jen. And Rowan, how about cooks? May the Slowpoke, yes. So the same sort of duplicants that were actually good at it before are the same ones now that are getting the same job, I guess. So I have 4 cooks. Do I really need 4 cooks? I don't need that many cooks. So who's good at art? Gossman, yeah, there we go. I've got so many duplicates and like not even close to enough jobs for all of them. Okay, I tell you what, we'll get a few more gophers. Are these duplicates without any sort of a sign? Yeah, there we go. Maybe that's how I should have done it. Alright, well, I've got many more jobs that people are going to be doing. What about research? Where am I at? I could use a smart storage compactor, auto sweeper, conveyors. Ooh, let's go ahead and get that. Renewable energy, steam turbine, that would be really useful. I can actually set that up down below. Make use of some lava or something like that. Or I could do transit tubes. I'm almost to that point where, well, I guess I don't have plastics yet. I don't know if this stuff requires plastics or not. Whoa, look at this vitals tab. That's cool. All right, what about jobs though? Jobs. So what I have down here is I guess everybody can do all of this stuff if they have nothing else to do. So I'm trying to give everybody a job, but have them prioritize what they want to do, you know, by just giving them a certain job. We'll see if this is a good idea. That might have just been a terrible idea. Dude, Flash, how did you get down here without an exosuit? Oh. Yeah. I don't know how you managed to do that, but that's not good. Your immune system's gonna get wrecked. Speaking of which, what is up with this water already? Come on, people. Like, Marie. Holy moly, look at how slow this Marie is. Athletics -6. All because of the Atmos suit? Wow, look at that. The slowest duplicate ever. Okay, so I'm not gonna let them go through here anymore. I guess I have to turn this back up to auto bottling it once again. I'll have to put a pitcher pump inside of here. Let's deconstruct that real quick. You know, this area is at least, hopefully, without germs. What's going on here? That's not good. See, this this contamination wants to get through here. So I'm gonna have to build that up and build it quite quickly, and then actually dig this out. I don't have any algae. What's up with that? Now there's no way I went to absolutely 0 algae. What's up with how? Whoa, is that completely different? 550 grams a second? No. That's the same. How did I run out of it so quickly? Oh. Oh, because I turned the door off. That's why. So now that's no longer available. I got you. Because it's all in here now. See? They are running the bottle emptier. Let's take a look at these germs. See, now what do I have for algae? 5.6 ton. See? That's it. Marie. That's hilarious. Okay. So who at this point does not have a job? Man, I click that button and it just goes straight lag. For whatever reason, I don't have any groundskeepers. I can't, like, scroll any further either. Okay. This needs to be fixed too. I can't scroll far enough to make it work. Since Marie seems to want to dig all the time, that's what she's going to get to do. There we go. So now everybody should have a job. Okay, so what was I doing over here? I was doing something with the power, right? Yes. Let's go ahead and deconstruct that wire. Don't need that one anymore. And then I should be able to take that wire over here. Just bring it down like this. Come over. We're just going to bridge over that real quick. And then we're going to head back on over. We're going to bridge again and again. And that's what we're going to use power-wise to do a little bit of filtering down here. So I'm going to have a pump. And that's just going to be a gas pump somewhere. Ventilation, there we go. A little bit of gas pump with a gas filter. And we're going to plug that stuff in. Here we go. And then we're going to pipe that stuff up. And we're no longer in the power overlay. So if I take a look at the ventilation, there we go. Let's go ahead and use granite just to kind of keep the decor. Well, the decor stinks down here, so it doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and do this number. If it's carbon dioxide, we'll just kind of leave it down here. If there's enough volume, I guess. Well, how about this? We'll just bring it up like that. And carbon dioxide can go out over there. Can go out up here. I don't have high pressure vents, so I can't do anything like that. Everything else, though, I want to kind of get rid of. Or I'm at least going to pump that stuff, because it's mostly like natural gas. I can kind of just pump it over there. This is just kind of a temporary job here, so I'm not worrying about the aesthetics of it too much. So I'll just kind of dump it into this area. That's kind of a lower pressure area. That'll be just fine. Let's see germ-wise what's going on down here. Things are doing okay, but those tiles right there, there's a fair amount of germs on them, so I would like to make sure wax miner or seasoned miners. Oh, I don't have duplicates that are trained high enough to go ahead and dig that stuff up. Oh, that's a struggle. Interesting first cycle here. Everything seems like it's still working, so, you know, so far, things are running. Marie is still incredibly slow. Now, I've given a nice high priority to jobs. Let's go ahead and just make sure people get their jobs. Now, Frankie here is a noisy sleeper. I must not be able to move across the top of this door or something. For whatever reason, I can't build these cots, but that's where I want a noisy sleeper to go. Dig, whoop, and make yourself a bed that is inside of there. There it is. There's the furniture I was looking for. Make a nice cot inside of there. Nice granite cot. And then I think I'll just need a normal metal door right there. Just kind of block some of that noise. And then a couple of chunks of art above that, because that's what will be needed. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Granite, granite. Beautiful. Now get to work, people. You got a busy day ahead of you. Now what to do with this area? I could maybe run these algae distillers, right? So it takes in slime. I should have plenty of slime. Gives out a little bit of algae and polluted water, which is very useful, both of those. I need both of those. Does use up a little bit of power. Luckily, though, polluted water is pretty useful, and I do have an excess of power, you know, because of these guys. Not to mention, look at all the natural gas I still have in here. Look at that, 4.5. I could run even more. I could expand this out to 3, it looks like. Okay, so if I set that to carbon dioxide, take a quick look here at the power grid. Okay, we're okay there, we're okay there. It's definitely some spaghetti wire, but dude, we're totally used to that by now. This up here is still drawing a little bit too much power, like all of this. What I'm hoping to see is that this will go back to actually just growing more and more. Not that I'm lacking food, but I would like to see that it will continue to grow and have the right type of gas in there. Holy moly, look at how fast Travaldo digs. This dude just laser beams stuff. What is his stats, digging-wise? Digging. 20. So he's got plus 10 with the Atmos suit and then plus 8. So he's got plus 500% dig speed. That's pretty beastly right there. Alright, so I'm going to plan out the rest of this. I'm going to use the igneous rock here. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of make these ladders as need be. It seems like I have that resource around. It seems like a good idea to make the ladders out of a resource that you'd have around just to kind of keep people from getting stuck. There we go. Let's dig it up. Bam! I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like we have some sort of hidden gem we might be able to kind of dig up. So there's a new symbol here as far as, you know, digging and the requirements for digging. Interesting. So if you accidentally have your like best miner die, like you might lose out on the ability to dig up any more abyssalite or something like that. That does make it a bit more dangerous. You gotta really watch things now. Some people like that, some people hate it as far as like the, you know, the changes they're making to this game. I'm kind of on the fence with it. I like the idea of jobs and what they bring to the game as far as like how you plan things out and execute that. I think it's interesting. I do understand that some things in this game are becoming quite complex, and that's not necessarily really what you want. I mean, I'm okay with it because I tend to make the game a little bit more complex than it needs to be by giving challenges and things like that. And honestly, I think the way that this game should go is focus on trying to play the same game but a little bit different each time. I like doing the challenge things. I like doing the unique maps, like the one that they made with the tube challenge. That was really cool. So I'd be okay if some of the updates were more focused on things like that. But don't get me wrong, the job system and the fancy little hats, absolutely love that. Now. And I mean, it looks like it's working out just fine. I mean, all of these duplicates, even the ones with jobs, they still can do the tasks that they used to be able to do. So it's not like it is taking away from what duplicates used to be able to do. It's just another way to kind of focus your efforts. Now I need a place to store a lot of this stuff. Oh, I forgot about this. I didn't even build that up. Okay, how about we're gonna put a storage compactor. Let's just build it up right here. That'll give a couple of double jobs, you know. Is that a new animation? I don't think I've ever seen them do the puffy cheek thing. Maybe I have. So Lindsay, why is Lindsay becoming stressed? Dead tired. Oh, because he slept next to somebody that was waking her up. That's the big one. So there's no way of knowing who's the noisy sleeper over here. That would have been one nice thing. Oh, Lindsay. What did you just do? You grabbed muckroot out of this area with water that has 1 million food germs in it? Ooh, that's not gonna be good. So let's see what happens to her immune system here. Maybe nothing. Because it wasn't actually cooked with that. We gotta really block that off though. That is a bad news. Bad news if we get inside there. Alright, so one thing that could improve the farms down here is if I add a farm station. Allows the assigned farmer to increase the growth speed of crops. This building is a necessary component of the greenhouse room. So where do I want to try to make a little greenhouse? Let's go ahead and try to make it right here. Let's go ahead and just deconstruct all of this. Or whatever, just uproot it. And then I'll put a door right there. And we'll see what happens. Okay, so there we go. Some plants have died. Things are horrible. Let's go ahead and make a little pneumatic door right there. And then airflow tile right above that, yes. How's our research coming along? Ooh, it's doing pretty good. Just waiting for novice research. Man, you click that jobs tab and it just bogs down. So slow. There we go. Okay, okay. I was just seeing at what percentage everybody was at here. So, Travaldo, Harold, all of those people. Everybody's kind of low. It's going to take a little while for these people to research up. And it's also going to be hard to assign people if I can't scroll down far enough. I might have to, like, make the resolution on my desktop bigger or something like that. Germs. Look at that. Look at all of that slime lung down there. Immune system's doing good. Lindsay, though. Lindsay. He's kind of stressed out. All right.
Ineligible.
Nobody. Apparently. Colony lacks farmer. War season farmer. Well, that was fun while it lasted. Let's go ahead and make a little airflow tile over here just to kind of let that... Okay, fine. Don't deconstruct it first and then make it happen. You know what? Don't deconstruct that. Forget that. How's my dirt doing? Still have 128 tons. I'm doing just fine. Oh, hey. Somebody built this up a little bit. You know what? Let's go ahead. Can I make some frost buns? No point in making frost buns at this point. Takes 3 of something. Maybe I can make some berry sludges. Effects. Quality, really good. What? Why is that so good? Alright, let's hold off on that. Maybe the right idea is to come down here, take a look around at the temperature, and maybe try to grow some stuff. It might be alright, even though if I have to drag water down there manually, it might be worth it to grow some sleet wheat. Because once I get up to the higher tier jobs, I'm going to need that higher quality food. Speaking of food, I am hungry. Oh. On the plus side, I've lost a good amount of weight. Although I've already kind of, that was all like last year's news, but, I mean, it's not like I was really that big to begin with, but it was like 195, now I'm like 160, so, big difference. Somebody asked me, what's your secret? And I answered them, I don't eat. That's my secret. Starvation. Okay, so food. Here we go. Farm tile. Yes, beautiful dirt. No, forget that. We're going to make it out of clay. We actually have a reason to use clay now. We'll just make 3 right there. Yes. And then we'll move down a little bit more. There's 3 and 3. I'm not going to grow a ton of sleet wheat right now, but I will grow enough. There we go. And we'll dig it up. You're going to have to hold your breath all the way down here. Luckily, it seems like it's not that far away. So what I should have down here, I can deconstruct that. However, I would probably want to do a terrarium down here. Right here would be a good spot. And then just put a door on either side of that. That way the duplicates have some place to catch their breath before they go on and work down in this farm. It doesn't need to be anything fancy. It could be something small, just like that. Oh, I did not catch my duplicates that were noisy. Darn it, I want to put them over here. Ooh, wait a minute. How does this thing have power, but yet it's not? Oh, it is connected. But then how does this one have power? They're running on the wheel, that's why. Well, maybe that's not such a bad thing. But maybe I should just build a ladder while I'm there, just to kind of take care of that. This area is so ugly. Oh, who's gonna get the snazzy suit? Where you at, Meep? I've heard if you actually put your focus on one of these duplicates, they'll actually get a stress-like debuff, or a stress buff. Whichever way you want to look at it, if you actually use the follow cam. There we go, center of attention, you see that? So stress-wise, center of attention is -5% per cycle right there. Stress should be going down for Lindsay, because she's the center of attention. That's one way to kind of focus down a duplicate. Interesting. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Hey, what's up, Meep? How you doing? How you liking your new snazzy suit? What about the decor around this guy? Is he like super high? No. And what's the point of the snazzy suit, man? Dun, 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 dun. And a fancy suit. Man, aren't you rolling fancy? Alright, so let's follow him and let's see what the decor looks like. So it should give a little bonus of decor around Meep, which I guess Meep is... he's stinky, maybe? Maybe he's stinky? Maybe not. Yeah, he's got flatulent. So this actually might be a good person to have the snazzy suit around. So... Decor. So many tabs. There we go. So as he's moving around, we can see Meep's outfit is +30 in his general area. I can't talk tonight, but is even positive here because inside the toilet. How about that? So I have to enable auto harvest of things like these thimble reeds here, because that's going to make it even more, even better, I guess, if I can get more of those suits running around. There's a lot of action going on down here. A lot of people holding their breath. Okay, so I might have the right atmosphere, but the pressure is too low now. However, natural gas is naturally flowing to the left. Go figure. Alright, so inside of here, I should be able to grow sleep wheat. Ha! That's actually working. Okay, awesome. So they come over here and they catch their breath inside of this little room. I mean, there's like only one duplicate that can... Well, I guess there's two. Sweet. The little safe room thing is actually working out. Except for Marie the Confused. She's kind of confused. I'm gonna re-navigate her to the area where there's some oxygen. Uh-oh. So now I've created a very confusing situation for many of my duplicates because they want to keep coming back over here to catch their breath. Oh boy. They're too stupid. They're gonna die. No. There you go. Run that direction. Gonna connect up this pump. That way I can keep this polluted water moving. This thing's running about as fast as it is going to go, as it is pumping through this little water sieve right there, which liquid-wise is doing a good job. We're pumping out quite a bit of water over here on the right, so that's all working out. No! Stop suffocating, duplicates! Joshua, it's always you, man. You're always suffocating. They've got some new tools now, if you look a little closer, when it comes to digging or constructing. Maybe they always had that, but I've seen the new laser beams that they got now that they shoot out, depending on what they're doing. Let's take a look inside of here. Well, they got some delivery. Hopefully nobody will suffocate while I'm staring at these guys. Most of them are just delivering. Makes me wonder how the priority of everything is. I know have most of this set to 6. Maybe I ought to reset most of this to 5. You know, now that I actually have farmers and things like that, and equipment. Just even the playing field all the way, everywhere. For the most part, things are 5. I guess I did set this to a higher priority because I was trying to force them to do that. So that makes sense that I would have some people in there that it's not necessarily their job to do that. For the most part, it looks like just about everything is set to 5 though. So that's good. If anything though, I want to have my farmers doing the actual harvesting because they have a higher chance of generating seeds. Unlike Ren down here, who's clearly not a farmer. Let's just try out a few of these little sleet wheats down here, just to see if it'll work. I'm just curious, see if they will survive the temperature. The area that they're in right now is at negative like 30 degrees Celsius, so that should offset for the water. Hey, there's that different laser beam I was talking about. It was red there for just a moment. Pretty much coming up on the end of the video though, and also the end of this cycle. I should have some more duplicates just about to pop out here at the end of this episode. Been playing for about an hour. A little bit slower tonight as I was just working through the whole job system. But there we go. All right, let's choose a duplicate. Who do we have? So these duplicates actually have an interest, whereas some of my other duplicates that I have currently in the base have no interest at all. So that's a little bit different here. We're gonna bring in a May. Welcome. We have a new Bubbles and a new Max here. So interest, digging and farming, and then Max. Max is also dig and supply. Now how do I see if I have duplicates at this point? Okay, here we go. That'll sort them by name. I only have one Bubbles? Wow, interesting. I have 2 Lyrias. So your name is going to be Victoria. Max, your name's going to be DR Fanta. Thank you for supporting the channel, by the way. You guys are absolutely awesome. This is pulled from the Patreon supporters, by the way. I kind of have a list of everybody over there who's helping, this channel. Clicking that jobs button is tough. So, since they actually have an interest in some of this stuff, I'm going to go ahead and just go ahead and let them indulge a little bit. Apprentice miner, or an architect. Let's go with what they're interested in. Dr. Fanta is going to be a gopher. Nobody has ranked up to the next level yet, so that is all where it's at right now. The one thing I would say, I hope that it gets fixed here in the next couple of days, is this allowing me to scroll further for these larger bases. But for the most part, it looks like this base here has survived the update. So that's good to see. So I'll be able to continue this challenge. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little episode here of Oxygen Not Included. If I've earned your subscription, then thank you so much for that. Thank you again to my Patreon supporters. You guys are absolutely awesome. Have a great day, guys. Stay awesome. Peace. Brothgar out.